and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel. And if you find a word, it's yours. Collaboration, cycles, and intuition. Yeah, cycles was coming up in the shuffle already. So, doesn't want to go back. What does that mean? Exhausted and depressed. Proud. Oh, that's strange. Optimistic. Stunned. And excited. Okay, I've got a ton of information here that we need to have a look at. First of all, those ones. Collaboration. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. Oh, transformation butterfly. Cycles. The wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we are a part of nature. But the wind will, okay. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. Intuition, again. Oh yeah. Cycles, collaboration. Oh yeah. Yeah, it goes up and down. I feel that there's this... excited, stunned, optimistic, proud. Okay. Yeah, so I feel that there's this energy of so many good energies on the table, right? And then there's this one card. It's just exhausted and depressed. Yeah, I think amongst all the good energies, there is just this one more that is tired of what you are doing. And it's unnecessary, but it is also a sign that, when you are exhausted and depressed, it could be that you've been pushing too hard and you need to just step back a bit. With the night card, that's important, and the cycles. So it means that you shouldn't go at it with full force. You need to take yourself some time to rest as well, instead of pushing forward with everything that you have all the time. Otherwise, you will burn out quickly. And stunned. I feel that those colors, they are still trying to communicate to me, and I take a little bit longer to work with them. I just more or less created this deck, and therefore I'm not too used to it. Which doesn't mean that I need to get used to it. It's actually better to have it as a fresh thing. So I feel that there's something for you in this as well, that you are that you need to stay fresh, right? So it's better to be more fresh because you've got more energy, and that's better for you than it will make the outcome better. But now we've got all of this still to go through. What? And the nose again. What's the nose? What's the nose doing in this reading again? You must smell very nice. And today I'm also getting the nose because, yeah, I know how to write nose in English, okay? This is Czech. Nos, okay? With this underneath stunned, it's like, are you doing something that is stunning? Yeah, well, that's a magic trick, okay? That's just for somebody. That's a magic trick here, right there. Yeah, so I think that, yeah, somebody is stunned about your performance, about what you're doing here. But I feel that this means you need to step back and you need to relax a bit and not overdo it, because your magic needs to stay fresh. It's just, I feel that there's this collaboration. Is this somebody who wants to collaborate with you? Bring it on, I guess. Right? So I'm just getting that, with when I pulled them together, I thought, it kind of fits in that regard with the collaboration. So what's that? Yeah, it's like walking this path here together, or transforming something. They look funny though. They are very specific individuals. I think they have a very interesting clothing style. Nothing that you could buy in a store. I think it's very handmade, isn't it? And there's this path here, and you don't see this curve. I think that's interesting. I feel there's something that you are not seeing, and that you are being. Yeah, it's also with this, it's like you don't see something here. I feel though it's almost a surprise. Is that a surprise? I don't feel it's something that you are not seeing and it's malicious. I don't think it's that. I think it's a surprise. It's just that I don't think that you are prepared, that if you would know, you wouldn't be depressed. Or, yeah, exhausted maybe, but depressed, I don't think you wouldn't be. I think, you would be looking forward to it. You'd be like, yay. But I think that's why so there's something you don't see. If you would see it, you would be happy. So I'm just meant to tell you that you should be happy. And George is on the table too. See, that's your emotional support cat right there. And and yeah, despite he's still a little bit intoxicated because he ate half of a catnip ball, and now he's just staring into the world and contemplating. Yes, and marking the tripod, which is okay. We all gotta do that, even cats. So, George, just don't do no chaos, okay? So only good chaos. So yes, and you've got cute paws. Yes, he's purring. Sorry. Okay, so what else do we have? I feel that there is a collaboration on the table that you are happy about, and that you didn't, or something within it's also a surprise. It's like that you don't see, and you should see it though. Like, you should at least be already mentally prepared for that one. And yes, no, George, no, you do not. This just okay. Thanks. He wanted to lick his special region, right on camera. Can you imagine? Don't imagine that. Even cats need privacy, okay? I'm getting a bit cheeky right now. I can't, like the cat. Okay, So what do we have? Excited and stunned. Someone's stunned about. So there's a lot of good energy here with with those all those faces, and then the guitar, and then being stunned. It's like you know when you hear a beautiful song and you can't believe it. And George wanted to bite all those people. Really? So every subscriber is being bitten by George, and that's a good thing. It's like a love bite, okay? So spiritually, you are all being bitten by George. Being bit, is that even proper English, George? You're confusing me. Yes. Yeah, so I feel that there's your performance is beautiful and stunning, and therefore a collaboration is coming in that you don't know, and it's like you're performing and you are feeling depressed. So you do it despite the meh, okay? That's good. It's an encouragement in case you thought, meh, I don't want to do it. Do it, okay? And then there's something you don't know, but there's also something you need to do, which is, this is a meditation card actually. But in this case, I felt that it was also pointing towards the path that you don't see. And I want to, yes, George, I want to pull this one because this is significant. Yeah, George thinks that the card smells good. Yeah, I think you smell good. And you're tired, okay, because he was yawning. And I feel that, this reminds me of the Netherlands, of course, right? That's a clear thing. But also about something in like where I grew up in. We had our wee town had a wee windmill as well. Because I'm from the north of Germany, so we are close to the Netherlands, right? So I don't know what this means, though. Oh, with the smell. Oh, when you are going into a windmill like that, I just remember going there, and oh my God, it smelled like something so rich and beautiful. It's very a natural smell. That they had a shop in the windmill, and the smell was just great. It was just great. And I feel that there's something that is there for you. It's like remembering something from a childhood. Doesn't have to be a smell, but it can be, something like that. That is also being triggered here. But why? It only comes in when you are in a resting mode, right? And now that we are talking, George is opening my wardrobe, or his wardrobe too. He needs to do that. He is responsible of the inventory in this household, and he has the ability to open cupboards. The fridge, he can open the fridge, and he opens basically every door except for doors with a handle. And yeah, so he's currently working on opening a door. What does this mean for you? I feel that there is something, I feel that this is because it's behind me, something that I don't see unless I turn around. It feels that there's something going on within your spirit, with the meditation, in the spiritual sense. Are you okay? Oh no, he opened the drawer actually. But he can do that too. The sock drawer is open now. Okay. So I feel that there's some spiritual energy working on opening doors for you, or sock drawers. Something that you don't see. Okay. Which is this? Beautiful, with the layers, yeah. This is very, very spiritual. But I also, in this reading, have to think about an onion. I love eating onions if they are prepared correctly. I wouldn't particularly bite into an onion if it was raw. And I feel there's something there for you in this message. And also, intuition, the intuition card. I feel the message just stopped here, but I want more. I want more. Maybe that's the exhaustion, because you feel that, you need push further, and then you reach a point where you're like, recharge. I need to recharge, right? And then you need to slow down and be mindful, and then I think a more message comes in when you slow down. Okay. So I feel that you're doing something that is stunning. It's like your magic trick. But clearly with a guitar, maybe you're singing a song that is impressive, or you're creating something that is impressive. It can be in any region. It can be a beautiful mug that you made yourself, or it can be so many things. But I feel I need more now. So now we've slowed down. It's a bit chaotic on the table, isn't it? Oh, no, we're not taking all of those. So I feel that I want to make it a bit more chaotic. Sometimes there's beauty in chaos, which is nice. There's maybe, that's pretty, isn't it? Journey? Ooh, I love boat. Oh my god, a boat. Oh wow, yeah, oh. Held. Oh, love that. Because, oh yeah. So I tell you a secret, okay? Princess, I tell you a secret. I would love to live on a narrow boat. I so want to live on a boat with George. It would be so cool. But yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Oh, journey. What does it mean though? Held. So being held means that you're being supported. So if you were in doubt that you are, it's like you are a princess and you don't even know, because you are riding on a horse, which is, people do that as a hobby, and even the royals do it as a hobby, right? And you are clearly, it's like you are of status and you don't even know it. In this case, I feel, because she wears that crown. But she doesn't really look like she knows. And the horse is even golden, right? And I like that this is reflecting my cards. So, this looks like one of my cards. I love that. And I feel that you are going on a journey you don't know about. It's the pathway with the green butterfly. You don't know that you're about to go on a journey. That you are doing this, it's, this princess has got the horse in her hands. So, or it's a tamed horse, and it's a tamed white horse that spiritually I almost see a unicorn there. And I feel there's something about the unicorn here, about the very unique path you are on. And I feel that you are holding this unicorn, and you have tamed it with the golden, I don't know what's it called. You know better than I do. This thing. And this also reminds me of, when you moor a boat, you also take that piece of string and you put it on something, you tie it, right? And I feel that this is a journey you go on, you don't know that you are going on it. She's just looking in that direction, and a bit reflective, like George was in the beginning of the reading. It's like looking out of the window and contemplating, not knowing what is going on. and it's like you don't know the full picture. It's like you only, when you look at this reading, you only know what's going on in here with that reading, right? But there's so much more going on. It's like a ripple effect in the map that is visible only if you go further up. And it leads you to, or it is a journey, but you go there and it's a journey of consciousness as well, you know, with the water and everything. But I immediately was thinking, whenever, you know, I know it's a sailboat, but I just thought about boats because I'm literally just thinking about a boat. And there's this moon type of situation going on there, but it has a circle around it. That shows spiritually, you know, that there's more going on. It's growing, but it's also still restricted with that line, that green line around it. And that is a reminiscence of a monstera plant, which I also love. I'm being drawn into the picture and how the boat looks. The way it is, the yellow is being has been drawn there is very handmade. You know, there are some darker spots here, so it seems to me it was a darker surface that was drawn on with that lighter yellow, and I feel that is this kind of, it's also reflecting on your situation possibly when you are depressed, because you are literally taking the yellow crayon and painting on it. Yeah. Do you see I'm silent now? Or do you hear? I feel the guidance is look forward to it. Keep drawing your crayon on the darkness. Light it up and then it comes in. It's already on the way. You've already tamed it. It's just that I think you're being held and in a good way, and what you're doing is stunning. So be encouraged, and it's okay if it's a bit quite chaotic here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna pull. What do we pull? A dream card. Let's pull a dream card to wrap it up. Ego. Wow. Ego. And the path again. Ego. It has such a negative feeling to attach to it, at least when I think about it. Ego, you know, you don't want to be ego, you know. But everybody needs to be unique. That's the point of incarnation, the separation in a physical vessel is the point. It's the whole point of it. Therefore, I think there's this, again, the thought of the ego is not negative. It is a refining. Specialty, and there's a path, there's a journey ahead. There's a whole journey ahead for you. I'm getting so emotional. You know, with the path, you don't see it. It's just around the corner. You don't see it because it's around the corner. With that pathway. Oh, wow, look. Oh my God, I didn't even notice. Look. Strength. Okay, wow. Journey, strength. Oh, okay, so I feel those are, this is the sadness, right? Is it the removal of parts of you that were not supposed, that are not conducive to your journey? You need to be focused to go further. and look at the water. I love that. I mean, come, you can't make that up, okay? 2 different decks. Again on the boat, love that. So the point of it is, look at all the stars, also in this, right there, stars on the ground here. And when you're on a boat, when you live on a boat, you have a lot to consider. It's not as easy and straightforward as living on, as living in a house, because you need to cover the basics. You need to, move it, possibly depending on the license you have, and then ideally, I mean, you want to move it. That's the whole point of living on a boat, right? But then there's also the you have to do that, and then you have to fill up the water tank and get rid of your excrements and trash manually, and all of that is not as easy and straightforward as having a house that is static, yeah. But there are so many there are so many benefits of that, It's so if you it doesn't have to be a boat type of situation, but it means that there is, in your situation with your thoughts and everything, there's a stormy water. Maybe you are currently, and I feel either you already are in it. It's not going to come. You will resonate with it if you are already with it in the stormy waters. But you are doing something. You're pulling the stars out of the darkness, and it leads you to that. And that now all of a sudden looks like a towpath, right? Like one of those paths next to a canal, and there are stars on the ground. It's like it's calming down, and I feel that there's just a bit of a removal of some upheaval in form of your thoughts. Yeah, if that's the ego that I felt that was a negative, it's more the ego of I am teaching you the ego is saying I am teaching you something based on your past experiences, and that wants to be removed because you need to be in the now, not in the past. That's why there's this meditation as well. I feel there's the depression and the sadness and the storm is because there is a remembrance of the past. And sometimes it can also be well, just imagine being a robot, or not with AI, a very clean blank slate robot, and you just go there and do your tasks, and then you go through it without judgment, and the ego would be saying, I don't want to do that, that's what I'm getting. It's like this voice is dying, and that's what is causing some problems for you. But this is the weather. The weather just goes away. That's okay. With strength you get through it, and that's it. It's like this voice is just gone. That's less, and then you have that. You have the journey that is in calmer waters. Love that. Yeah. I still feel that there's more to say, so I think I'm going to pull an animal card to wrap it up. And a fox. Okay, fox. A fox. Where are you, fox? Oh, there he was. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to the most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious, teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity. To bring into balance, partnership, connection. Oh, so there's clearly, with the collaboration and everything, clearly a partnership on the table for you. Some partnership that really has the stability where you can build upon and live that dream together. I think a strong partnership that the partners are interested in the same things. When I, for example, when I said I want to live on a boat, not everybody wants to live on a boat. There are people who that wouldn't be matching if if somebody else wouldn't want to live on a boat, right? So I feel that there's this partnership for you that is so foundational. Either it is coming or you're already in it, but it's on the table. But what when I feel that this applies. So when I'm channeling it, it applies more for somebody who's single and who doesn't know what's lingering around the corner, and who is stunned by you. And now I'm all of a sudden getting the love being, when somebody really, really, really likes somebody, and they're really, really impressed with, somebody else's, what they do, who they are. That's that kind of stunning. I'm getting, but also ego. Well, obviously, two egos have to be, they need to match. That's very foundational, grounded. But it could be also a business partnership. It doesn't have to be love. It can be business too. It's like going into the right direction, into the same direction together, going through it together. It's like a storm as well. If you want to see it in a calm way, the storm of life, because life is unpredictable and everything, and going at it with somebody together, going at a business venture with somebody together, just something together that's better than alone, right? So yeah, I feel that's the whole message. I really hope it's helpful. Let's see who this reading is for. Aries, Gemini, and Leo. Okay. So additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye.